We welcome you to the Flaming Gorge Classic taking place in Green River and Rock Springs. A couple of hours ago, we were over at the Green River High School watching the Lyman boys basketball team against Jackson. It didn't work out too good for the Lyman team. But we moved. We've come to Rock Springs now. We're at Rock Springs High School, the home of the Tigers, in their gymnasium where the girls from Lyman are getting warmed up, as well as the Lady Tigers from Rock Springs, to have the first game of the day here in Rock Springs. You can see your Lyman girls taking some foul shots, and part of their warm-up. We're just a couple of minutes away from the tip-off here in Rock Springs. So I'd like to let you know that Lyman Lady Eagle basketball is online. After a third-place finish at the state volleyball this year, many of those players have replaced their volleyball uniform for basketball uniforms in anticipation of even more fun on the hardwood. Coach Jason Hansen leads 10 varsity players into action tonight, including 3 seniors, 5 juniors, and 2 sophomores. MyLocalRadio.com presents this video stream of Lyman Eagle basketball, brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. By Wyoming Dental Specialties, with orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons for your health. By Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston, we're a different kind of dealer. By Westar Printing of Evanston, for all of your printing needs, including graduation announcements. Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston, for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, or Idaho, it's Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston. And by Chad's Automotive of Evanston, there's no job too big or too small. They're always fair, always honest. Chad's Automotive. So now, Lady Eagle Roundball fans, pop some popcorn, make some hot chocolate, pull up your favorite chair, because Lyman Eagles basketball is online right here at MyLocalRadio.com. Dominic DeAnzi running the camera for us today here in the gymnasium. We have this game coming your way here in just a couple of minutes. And later on this evening, we're going to be bringing you a Mountain View versus Jackson game. No, wait a minute. I'm looking a day ahead. Mountain View versus the Bear Lake Bears out of Montpelier, Idaho. That'll be a boys game that'll start at 7:40 tonight right here in Tiger Gymnasium in Rock Springs, Wyoming. We'll be bringing you that game right here on MyLocalRadio.com. You can tap on the Mountain View icon at MyLocalRadio.com at 7:40 or so, right before the game starts, and it will take you where you need to go. So let's see if we can find out what's going on. It looks like they're going to address the flag. We'll turn up the house microphone.
Okay, welcome to Tiger Arena for tonight's matchup between the Lyman Eagles and your Rock Springs Lady Tigers. Starting us off, please rise or remove your hats and stand for the national anthem. The national anthem will be played by Rock Springs' very own John Prevedel.
And now for the starting
Now let's go ahead and get
lineups.
started with tonight's starting lineup. So we're going to start things off for the Lyman Eagles. Starting us off, number 4, 5 foot 8 inches, Cedar Air.
Number 4, Cedar.
At 5 foot 4 inches, number 3, Chesney Walker. At 5 foot 8 inches, number 10, Spring Yagi. Coming in at 5 foot 11, number 14, McKinley Bradshaw. Last but not least, at 5 foot 10 inches, number 15, Olivia Smith. Now let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup for your Rock Springs Tigers. Starting us off at 5 foot 4 inches, number 11, Alyssa Vigil. At 5 foot 5 inches, number 13, Kai Buell. At 5 foot 9 inches, number 22, Taylor Jenkins. Next up at 5 foot 5 inches, number 25, Sarai Thomas. And last but not least, at 5 foot 9 inches, number 30, Selena Cudney. Just like to remind everybody that the WHSAA and the school administration appreciate good sports. We ask spectators to use your voice to represent yourself.
We are right
your
underneath
team, your
the
school, and your community in a
speaker
positive way.
for the
Remember, cheer for your
gymnasium
team,
here
not just the
in
opponent,
Rock Springs
participants,
High School.
or the officials. Thank you very much.
And definitely likes the volume on that microphone down there, but he's a good house announcer, and it looks like they're getting ready to get things underway as the Lyman Eagles take on the Lady Tigers from Rock Springs. This is the first game for these two teams in this, the Flaming Gorge Classic. Wolves attempt a shot from outside, no good. They got the rebound. Another three-point attempt, and the refs are calling a push. Push on the rebound.
Foul's called against number 22.
Going to give
Jenkins.
Taylor Jenkins a foul, and the Lyman Eagles the ball. They get it in there underneath the board. Olivia Smith had it knocked away. It goes out of bounds. It will be Lyman Lady Eagles ball. Cedar goes out. Cedar Air going to do the inbounds pass. Ref picking up some junk that was on the court. Now they're ready to get back into play. It was blocked on the inbound play. Never touched the ground. Cedar Air caught it, which she shouldn't have. She caught it. It was out of bounds. When it was blocked on the inbounds play, it was a live ball. If she would have let it hit the floor, it would have remained the Eagles' ball. She caught it. She was out of bounds. It turned it over to Rock Springs. And it looks like that's Thomas with the attempted layup. And McKinley Bradshaw is going to come away with the foul. That'll send Thomas to the line for two. Missed the first one. Still no score as the first quarter is just underway. Missed the second attempt, but Rock Springs gets the rebound. The attempt, no good, brought down by McKinley. McKinley Bradshaw brings it all the way down the court. She dishes it off to Yagi.
Number 10, Spring Yagi.
And 2 points for the Lyman Eagles. Into the corner for Lady Eagles. Back out to the wing. Thomas trying to set up some offense. Gets it to the other wing. All the way back to the other side of the court. And a layup.
Number 11, Vigil.
Vigil puts in for two. She gets fouled in the process. She'll go to the line, try and put in another one.
Foul's called against number
6:43 on the scoreboard left in the first quarter. That free throw was no good. They're giving it to the Eagles. Last touch by Rock Springs. Full court pressure. They break it, get it across the timeline, down into the corner. As they tried to put it in the paint, it was intercepted, taken away by Rock Springs, who threw a very, very long pass down court, and they couldn't save it. Goes out of bounds, turns back over to Lyman. This is Walker bringing it inbounds. She gives it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw trying to break that full court pressure and throws it away. Throws it right to one of the Rock Springs players. This goes back out to Thomas to set up. And again, an attempt. That is a V-Hill with the attempt. No good. Rebound. Comes down for Lyman. They attempt a long pass. It's stolen, taken away, and number 25, Thomas, takes it down and dumps in about a 10-footer for 2 more points for the Tigers. They keep trying to get that in under the basket and haven't been able to be effective with it yet. If they keep trying, it will turn into points for them.
By the Eagles. Timeout.
But Yagi couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds, and they take a timeout, so we're going to take one, too. You're listening to Lady Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
We are back to action. Rock Springs Tiger Gymnasium, where the Tigers inbound after that timeout. They break a full court press, get it across the timeline into the paint where Bradshaw, trying to steal it, was standing out of bounds, so it will be Tiger ball underneath their own basket. They get it out to the top of the key, but it's going to go over and back. That'll be a turnover. Turnover on the Tigers. Eagles will get it in their own half court. Down low below the camera angle where we can see it, but they are inbounding it. Lyman Eagles get it into Bradshaw. Setting up their offense. Drive the paint, then kick it back outside to the top. Bradshaw, she drives again, dumps it underneath to Cedar Air. She puts it up, and 2 points for Air. 4-point game, 4 points apiece on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. 5:12 left on the clock for the first quarter. You can see we're having scoreboard clock troubles again. Have been having those all season long with this set of equipment. The scoreboard clock has just given us fits. Trying a new camera tonight, and it looks like that's not going to work either. So we'll keep trying until we get it right. We'll get you a good scoreboard camera, and you'll be able to see what we see sitting here courtside. Looks like we had a foul. That was on McKinley Bradshaw. That's her second. It's going to send Kayla Henry to the line. She misses her first.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 1.
Bunch of Eagles checking in, and a couple of the Tigers.
And on number 2, Mandy Air.
That is Kayla Henry. I heard a whistle, didn't see what it was for. She missed the free throws. It will be Lyman's ball. Mandy Air now into the lineup. She gets the ball on the inbound pass. Trying to take it away, and Rock Springs gets it back underneath their basket. Jenkins with 2 for the Tigers. Tigers putting on full court pressure, and it is giving the fits to the Eagles at this point. That time they got it right underneath the basket to Smith, and somebody hacked her on the wrist. That is number 30 that will get the foul. That's Cudney, her first foul of the day. Lyman takes it out under their own basket. That was Smith who missed that shot. Kicks it back out. This is Yagi, misses a shot. Rock Springs comes down with the rebound. Thomas takes it down right into the paint, kicks it back out. What should I do? Okay, I'll shoot it.
Number 20, Henry.
Henry with 2 points from 10 points out for Rock Springs. Rock Springs leads by 4, 4-8. Now it's a 2-point game as Payton comes in and hits her 2-point basket. Now it's 8-6 in favor of the Tigers. 3:54 left in first quarter play. Nice drive of the baseline. Thomas. She drove the baseline and did a reverse layup, and it went right in. Timeout goes to the Tigers. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We'll like to thank Jane and Maine. They're the perfect place for fabulous finds. Owner Heidi Gregory has it stocked up for Christmas. You'll find some perfect Christmas gifts at Jane and Maine. Check them out in Lyman, 106 South Main Street. They have flowers and gifts and home decor, and don't forget the Christmas gifts. They're helping us to bring you these basketball games right here on mylocalradio.com, Jane and Maine. Also, thanks to Cobolo Auto and Farm Service Store in Mountain View. They are your Napa store. They have an auto service where they can work on your vehicles. They also are a Massey Ferguson dealer. It's Cobolo Auto Farm Service, 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. Lyman inbounding the ball. That's Mandy bringing it down. And stolen away by Thomas. They throw it ahead, trying for the easy layup, and that is 2 points put down by Buell. Another 2 points for Rock Springs.
Foul's going to be called against number 20, Kyla Henry.
Kayla Henry with her first foul. That will give Lyman out of bounds in their own half court. Mandy Air gets the inbounds pass, dribbling. Looks over and finds Chesney Walker. And Chesney throws it away, trying to get it down into the paint. Back come the Tigers. 10-footer up. She gets her own rebound. That was Kayla Henry with the shot. She tries another shot, and this time called for traveling underneath the basket.
Checking back in for the Eagles, number 4, Cedar Air.
Cedar Air comes back in, replacing Walker. Air throws into Air. Cedar throws into Mandy. And as they try and bring it up court, it's stolen again by the Tigers. The layup missed. Tigers come down with the rebound, and now they're pulling it out, seeing if they can set up some offense, but she kicks it out of bounds. A turnover. It'll go to the Eagles. 12-6 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. There's 2:48 left in the first quarter. Tigers are up by 6. And they stole it away from Mandy, but the ball goes out of bounds, so it will turn back over to the Eagles. Full court pressure. Eagles are having a hard time figuring out how to get around it. Last couple of possessions, they haven't got past the half-court line. This time, they're into the bucket. Shot goes up, doesn't go in, but a putback does.
15.
Number 15, Smith. That is Olivia Smith with 2 points. Thomas on the other end, setting up Rock Springs. A big, long three-pointer. Rains in by Buell. She has 5 points here in this first quarter. Lyman Eagles trying to pass their way through that full court pressure, and they're just not getting it. The Tigers are getting in the passing lanes and intercepting a lot of those passes.
13, Kai Buell.
It is giving fits to the Lyman offense. That full court pressure is.
Into the game, number 14, McKinley Bradshaw.
Kai Buell with another point from the free throw line. McKinley Bradshaw came back in. Here's the second shot from Buell. No good. Rebound Tigers. Fighting for the ball. It goes out of bounds.
That'll be Eagle ball.
And it'll go to the Eagles. Minute 50 left in the first quarter. 16-8 on the scoreboard in favor of the Tigers. Again, the full court press continues for these Tigers. They go into an offensive charging foul. That's going to go against number 14,
McKinley Bradshaw.
McKinley Bradshaw. That will be her third, if I'm counting right. Rock Springs sets up their offense. Thomas on the wing. Sends it down to the corner. Three-pointer. Up and drain it. That is Buell once again. Her second three-pointer. She's got a couple of free throws too. Bradshaw all the way down court to Air, who does a little stutter step, gets into the paint and then loses the ball. And Rock Springs turns around and does the same thing. Gets into the paint and loses the ball. Then a missed pass picked up by Rock Springs to the corner. A three-point attempt, not there. And they're going to call Buell with the travel. That will turn it over. Give it back to the Lyman Eagles with 51 seconds left in first quarter action.
Vigil coming in for the Eagles, number 3, Chesney Walker.
51 seconds left in first quarter action. It is the Rock Springs Tigers 19, the Lyman Eagles 8. Inbound pass comes in. That could have been an over and back. She was lucky not to get that call. They're going to call a foul, blocking foul on Kayla Henry, a blocking foul, her second. 42 seconds left now. Ball comes in, and it's a miss. Olivia Smith tried a 10-footer. It didn't go in. And as Rock Springs bringing it down, it was knocked away by Lyman. They're saying it's Rock Springs' ball. So the girls realign themselves. The ball coming in from under the Tigers' basket. Three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound, picked up by, looks like Chesney Walker. She went down with it. A Tiger tied her up. It will be a jump ball. Lyman will take it. 19-8 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Tigers in front of the Eagles. Eagles have the ball, 15 seconds, and that was Walker, called for the travel. Turnover. (19-8) on the scoreboard. 9 seconds left, 8, 7. This just inside the arc, falls for 2. That's V-Hill. Picks up 2 more for 4 points on the quarter. So on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Tigers 21, the Eagles 8. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. Stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Getting ready to get the second quarter underway here in Rock Springs tonight, this afternoon. It is the Lady Eagles against the Lady Tigers. Rock Springs against Lyman. And on the scoreboard, it's all Tigers. They put on a full court press the entire game. from the very, very start. They've had this full court press going on, and they've been able to get in the passing lanes of the Eagles and interrupt those passes, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Tigers 21, Eagles 8. 21-8 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard as the second quarter gets underway. Eagles bring the ball in. Top of the key. Out to the wing. And missed. Bradshaw comes down with the rebound. Bradshaw for a three-pointer. It's off its mark. Long rebound goes out to Walker. Walker gets it back into Bradshaw in the paint, who drops it in for 2 points.
Bradshaw.
McKinley Bradshaw, her first 2 points of the game. She has 3 fouls and 2 points.
Basket's good.
2 more points go down for Rock Springs. Once again, getting into the passing lanes, they disrupt the action, knock it out of bounds. It will give the Eagles an out of bounds in their forecourt. Walker inboundsing the ball, gets it all the way across the court. Cedar Air catches it inbounds. And again, into the passing line. That was Buell, takes it end to end, but misses the layup, gets her own rebound. This time it's Jenkins driving the paint, kicking it off, kicking it back out. Fake to three-pointer. Jenkins again driving in, misses the layup. And Olivia Smith comes down with the, again in the passing lanes. They do a turnover.
Let's go against number 22, Jenkins.
They're going to give a foul to Jenkins on that steal. Bradshaw bringing it into the forecourt, crosses over to Cedar and kicks it back out for a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound Rock Springs. Full court pass all the way down. The layup no good. Bradshaw picked it up, stolen away by Buell and put in. Buell with 2 more points. As the action goes back and forth, we have a Rock Spring Tiger on the floor. Looks like a knee problem. She was holding her knee right before the camera got to her. Hate to see that happen at any time. I didn't see what happened. I was watching the turnovers. There were like 3 or 4 turnovers on the other end of the court when this accident happened, or this injury. I don't know that the ref saw it either. Who is that, Dom? Is that number 22? Taylor Jenkins? It's 20-something. 22? Looks like Taylor Jenkins. Tenderly walks off on her. The little help.
Checking in for the Tigers.
She got off the court. And as she walked into the locker room, she was walking under her own power. Back to action, Bradshaw. This is to Yagi. She tips it forward to Smith. Smith goes to the ground fighting for the ball, and Rock Springs comes up with it. Once again, full court press, just giving them fits. Tigers are just jumping into those passing lanes. This time it was tipped out of bounds by an Eagles. This will be Tiger ball inbound. 5:56 left in the second quarter. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Tigers up 25-10. Now make it 27-10. I did not see who made that basket. This goes underneath. Layup in and out, no good. The rebound goes long and is picked up by Yagi, who takes it cross court to Bradshaw. She drives into the paint and drops in the layup. 2 points for Bradshaw. McKinley Bradshaw. 27-12 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 5 minutes and 21 seconds.
Foul's going against number 30, Cudney. Checking in for the Eagles, we have number 1, Mandy Ayer. Nope, Nicole Peden. Also coming in, number 2. Coming in for the Tigers, number 33, Courtney Smith.
Whole bunch of substitutions coming in. Mandy Ayer back in. She sends the ball all the way down the court, trying to get it to Peden. But Nicole couldn't control it. It ends up going out of bounds, so turnover. It goes to the Tigers. 5:06 left. Second quarter action. 12-27. Rock Springs up. That one floats up, bounces off the rim, comes down, goes out of bounds. They're going to give it to the Tigers. Oh, they're going to say a one and. Number 33, that would be Courtney Smith with her first foul. That will send Bradshaw to the line for 1 and 1. With that, Rock Springs has 7 fouls now here in this first half. McKinley hits the first one. Second one is good. 2 more points for the Eagles. Three, way downtown, clears the basketball, clears the hoop, doesn't even hit the hoop. Rock Springs gets it, tries to put it back, no going. And they're saying this ball is going to go out of bounds, and Lyman will get it in. Mandy Ayer takes the ball in court. She's dribbling it down the court, trying to get it across the timeline. Does the Aggie into Peden, and the foul is going to go against Courtney Smith as Peden tried to put the ball up.
Foul's going against number 33, Courtney Smith.
She got a hit with a blocked by Smith. That's Smith's second foul. Peden goes to the line for 2. First one's good. Second one. Off the front of the rim. Rock Springs rebounds. Have a fast break going on, but Bradshaw's right there under the basket. The layup still goes in and good. That is Buell. Once again, disrupting the pass lanes. They pick off a pass and go end to end, but can't convert in their layup. Into the passing lanes again, and they pick it up. And now Bradshaw takes it away underneath their basket, all the way to the other end to Nicole Peden, who puts it up. She is fouled on the layup. The layup doesn't go in. She'll go to the line for 2. She was hit by Kyla Henry.
Foul's going against number 20, Kyla Henry.
Knocked Peden to the ground. Missed the layup, but we'll put her on the line for 2. 9 fouls now in this half for Rock Springs. Only 5 fouls as a team for Lyman.
And checking into the game, number 12.
3:51 left.
Robinson.
3:51 left in this half. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Tigers 29 and the Eagles at 16. Here comes Nicole's second. And that goes off the backboard and down for another point. 29-17 in favor of the Tigers. 3:46 left in the half. from the foul line. That was an air ball. Didn't even come close to the basket. Lyman got the rebound. Pass was knocked out of bounds. It will go to Lyman. Chesney Walker goes into the game, and it looks like Spring Yagi comes out. Mandy Air handling the ball. Gets it down to Walker, who passes into the paint to McKinley. And as she tries to do something with the ball, it gets knocked out of bounds, but they're going to call hitting her on the wrist. So Buell is going to pick up her first foul.
At the line is number 14, Bradshaw.
McKinley Bradshaw at the line for 2. In the double bonus. First one is good. Stotts Equipment in Preston, they have 12% off on filters during their annual filter sale. It's coming up in a couple of months, but guess what? You can pre-order. Get your orders in today and save tons of money on your filters from Stotts Equipment in Preston, Idaho. Second, no good. Rock Springs brings the ball back to their side of the court. The shot goes up. It's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Payton is called for the travel. Nicole Payton went to the ground, tried to flip the ball back over her head, but traveled in the process. Gives the Tigers the ball back with 3:06 left in the second quarter. Buell with the ball over on the wing. Top of the key. And she says, okay, I'll take a 3. Misses. Cedar Air with the rebound, gives it off to Bradshaw. Bradshaw end-to-end into the paint. Pretty little spin move, but she misses the layup. The rebound torn away by Buell, and the ball comes the other way, trying to get it all the way down court. Pass is intercepted and turns back over to the Lyman Eagles, and immediately coach calls for a timeout. So Lyman timeout, we'll take 1-2. You're listening to
full timeout call by the Eagles.
You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Second quarter action here in Rock Springs this afternoon. It is the Lyman Lady Eagles against the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. On the mylocalradio.com scoreboard, 29-18 in favor of Rock Springs Tigers. Portion of our broadcast brought to you in part by Bridgerland CarQuest of Mountain View, with reliable quality auto parts, welding supplies. They even have floor mats and all kinds of great Christmas gift ideas. Stop on in and check it out. Bridgerland CarQuest at 24 Meadow Street in Mountain View. This is going to be Lyman out. That is the first time Rock Springs has not pressed the inbounds pass in this entire game. Into the paint, down low, Cedar Air with the layup. She gets hit in the face. The ball goes in, so she'll go up for another 1 and 2 points for Cedar.
Let's go against number 11, V-Hill. At the line, number 4,
Foul
Cedar
will
Air.
be charged to V-Hill. That's her first of the game. Cedar at the line, trying to make it a 3-point play. Front of the rim, Bradshaw with the rebound, and the putback is good.
Putback by number 14,
so instead of
McKinley
1, they
Bradshaw.
get 2 on that free throw. Thanks to Bradshaw's rebounding. Back to the Rock Springs side of the court. They're whipping it around the outside. Lady Eagles are in a man defense. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Out, kicked it back out for 3. That was Thomas, no good. And it picked up by Smith. Olivia Smith picked up the rebound. She takes it down, passes it to Mandy Air. who goes in for the layup, 2 points.
Mandy
Mandy Air picks up 2 points for the Tigers.
We have a timeout.
They're calling another timeout.
We have a full timeout called by the Tigers.
Full timeout, so we are going to take another one too. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, Lady Tigers making a comeback. They're just down by 5. It's 24-29 with $1.29 or with a minute 29 left on the second quarter clock. Back in 30 seconds.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
And we're back, coming out of the timeout with a minute 29 left in the second quarter, a minute 29 left in the half. It's just a 5-point ball game. Lyman Eagles have been making a comeback here in this middle part of this second quarter. They were down by as many as 14, 15 points. Now it's just a 5-point margin with a minute 28 left. Tigers bring the ball down the court. Whipping it around the outside of the offense, get down into the paint, but then run into some tall timber. And there's going to be a foul. It's a blocking foul. 2-point shot. And it's going to go against number...
Oh, it's going against number 15.
15.
Olivia Smith.
Olivia Smith, her second. Going to send Thomas to the line for the Lady Tigers. The first one is good. Bradshaw comes back in as Walker sits back down for the Eagles. And shot number 2 is good. Thomas hits 2 from the free throw line. 31-24 now for the Tigers. McKinley Bradshaw bringing the ball up court. Pick set by Air. McKinley takes the pick, drives into the middle. As she goes in, there is a foul.
Foul's called against number 30, Selena Cudney.
That's Cudney with the foul.
At the line, 14.
That will put McKinley at the line for 2 shots in the double bonus. She was in the process of shooting anyway, so. First point goes down. And the second is good. 11 points in this quarter for McKinley Bradshaw. She's the leading scorer in the game. Well, no, Kylie Buell for Rock Springs has 12 points. But all of Bradshaw's points coming in this second quarter. 3-point attempt, no good. Long rebound back into the paint. Now they kick it back out for another 3-point attempt, and this one is good.
3 points.
Sarai Thomas with a 3-point shot. 28 seconds left in the half. Cedar has it on the wing, back to Mandy. She gets it into Smith, back out to Yagi. 15 seconds on the shot clock. That is Payton now with the ball over on the far side. Round and round it goes, and the time runs out. They couldn't turn it into any points in that last half minute, so that will take us to halftime. As we look at the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, we see the Eagles from Lyman, 26, and we see the Tigers of Rock Springs, 34 for first half action. We're going to take a break. We'll be back and talk a little bit about what's coming up in the tournament and how it affects all of us at MyLocalRadio.com and therefore affect your viewing. And we'll be back and talk about that and give you the second half here from Rock Springs High School in Rock Springs, Wyoming. You're watching Lyman Eagle basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
City Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300. Back at halftime here in Tiger Country in the Rock Springs High School in Rock Springs, Wyoming, home of the Tigers. We're in their gymnasium, part of the Flaming Gorge Classic. 37 games over a 3-day period going on here in Sweetwater County with teams from Idaho, Utah, and across the state of Wyoming, all here to compete for the next several days. You're seeing on the court right now the Rock Springs Tigers. They are warming up here at halftime, taking advantage because they will be on the court next as they will host Rollins in a matchup here at the Flaming Gorge Classic. And then right after that, we will come back and bring you a Mountain View. Mountain View boys will go up against the Bear Lake Bears out of Montpelier, Idaho. And we will have that game for you right here on mylocalradio.com. That will get underway about 7:40 tonight here in Tiger Gymnasium. So that's what's coming up later tonight. Over the course of the afternoon, Jake has brought you a game, Evanston against Thunder Basin. That happened in Green River earlier today. Then he hurried and packed everything up, and right now he has a game. The girls from Evanston are playing Cheyenne Central. That game is on mylocalradio.com on the Evanston. You can click through and watch that if you would like. And coming up a little bit later on, it will be Ryan on the microphone as Rich County girls will go up against the Mountain View girls. We'll have that game posted on the internet, mylocalradio.com, on both the Mountain View site and the Rich County site. And then a doubleheader for Ryan. Rich County boys will go up against Lyman. That will happen over at the middle school in Green River as the last game over there tonight at 7:40. And at that same time, we are going to be broadcasting the Mountain View boys against the Bear Lake Bears. So we have 19 of the 37 games here at the Flaming Gorge Classic that are going to be broadcast on mylocalradio.com, video streamed for your enjoyment. Tomorrow morning it all starts at 9:40 in Green River, where Lyman will go up against Grace, Idaho. That will be followed by the Lady Eagles going against Cheyenne Central. Then 2:40 in the afternoon, we'll have Mountain View going up against Grace, Idaho. All three of those games video streamed right here on mylocalradio.com. And later in the evening, or in the afternoon, Evanston ladies will go up against Thunder Basin. I think Jake is going to bring you that game. And at the same time, the Evanston boys will be playing Pinedale. But this Thunder Basin team, according to what Jake has found out, this is a new high school from Gillette. And this Thunder Basin team could be an excellent matchup for the Lady Red Devils as the season moves on. So he wanted to check out that game because Evanston against Pinedale, they're way different classes. And Evanston won't see Pinedale again, but they will see Thunder Basin again before the year's out. So, or they definitely could if it goes into the playoffs, Thunder Basin being from the east side of the state. Then tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, we will have Mountain View going up against Jackson. That is the Lady Buffaloes going up against the Lady Bronx, the Phillies from Jackson. And we have a Rich County game. They'll go up against Rock Springs. That game will be carried tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. They will be playing right here on this court that we're viewing right now. So we're at halftime. On the mylocalradio.com scoreboard, it shows the Rock Springs Tigers 34, the Lyman Lady Eagles 26. A couple of minutes left here in halftime. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back and run through your scoring for you and check out how the scoring happened in the first half as we go into second half play here in Rock Springs tonight. You're listening to Lady Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Back to Tiger Arena, I guess we could call it. It is the gymnasium at Rock Springs High School, the home of the Tigers. Tigers ladies are out warming up as they're waiting for the halftime to get over. Let's go through the scoring as we have it. For the Lady Eagles, the Lyman team, 26 points at halftime. And of those, McKinley Bradshaw had 11 of those 26 points in the second quarter. Others on the scoreboard include Nicole Payton. She has a total of 5 on the game. Cedar Air has 4 points, while Mandy Air, Yagi, and Smith all have 2 points, adding up to 26 points for the Lyman Eagles. That's the first half action. For the Lady Tigers, I missed a couple of the scores, but Kai Buell, she has 12 points to lead all scorers in the game. She is leading Rock Springs. She had 11 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. Then it is Sari Thomas She has 9 points for the Tigers. That's followed by Vigil with 4 points. Henry has 2 points. Jenkins has 2 points. And I have misplaced 5 points in Tiger scoring. Don't know where they came from, but 34-26 on the scoreboard as we get underway in the third quarter. Flaming Gorge Classic. The action on mylocalradio.com. Down to Bradshaw underneath. She is fouled as she goes up. Number 25 is who the foul is on. That will be Thomas. I have that as her first foul of the game. We put Bradshaw on the line for 2. She misses the first one. Bradshaw for her second. That one's good. McKinley Bradshaw, the first point of the second half, a foul shot. Tigers bring it down. This is Thomas. Top of the key, she sends it over to Buell. The Eagles are running a man-to-man defense. From the top of the key, up by the foul line, she misses. Rebound Bradshaw. Looking for an outlet pass. She can't find one. She decides to take it across the timeline herself. Over to the corner, Cedar Air. Back out to top to Bradshaw. Over to Walker. Trying to communicate a weave or maybe a block so that they can get a drive into the paint. It's not working for the Tigers. This is back out. This is Smith. Out to Bradshaw. And they're going to say knocked away by the Tigers. Went into the backcourt and out of bounds. Lyman will have the ball in. 6:35 left in third quarter action here. Lyman Eagles against the Rock Springs Tigers. Cedar with the air, back over to Walker. Tries to get it down to the corner, knocked away by number 20. That's Henry, knocked out of bounds. It'll give the Tigers out of bounds. 30-second timeout called by Coach Hansen. Wants to talk to the girls a little bit. Kind of looks like they're miscommunicating on their offense. Some of them want to set picks, others want to do a little weave. There's some confusion on the offensive side for the Eagles, so they're going to figure that out. Take a couple of seconds. We'll thank Bridger Valley Electric, Mountain View, Wyoming, for helping us sponsor these Bridger Valley sports here on mylocalradio.com. Bridger Valley Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative. Also thanks to Scott's Auto Body and Glass in Lyman at 125 Reese Road. Scott's Auto Body and Glass, they can do it all for your vehicle, your truck. They can paint your vehicle. They have bed liners available for your pickup and a whole lot more. You need work done on your car or vehicle, Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 125 Reese Road in Lyman. Now the inbounds pass comes in. Bradshaw with the ball. And she takes it right in. Layup good. They knew they couldn't stop her. They just let her have her range. She took it right to the hole. Rock Springs setting up their plays. Buell at the top, picks up her dribble. Hands it off to Turner, who goes into the paint. Up high, misses it. Rebound Bradshaw. Down court. Under the basket to Smith, who tries one extra pass to Yagi, who lays it in.
Number 10.
2 points for Yagi.
Spring Yagi.
5 points in this, the third quarter, and they've all been for the Eagles. They've brought it to within 4. That 3-point attempt was way off. Smith came down with it, handed it off to Bradshaw, who takes it coast to coast, and in the layup, process. One of the Rock Springs Tigers get hit with a foul.
Against number 13.
Number 13, that's against Buell. Only her second foul of this contest, but it will put Bradshaw on the line for 2 in the process of shooting. First one is good.
Checking in number 1, Nicole Beaton. Also coming in number 2, Mandy Ayer.
You might have heard the house announcer, Peden and Mandy Ayer into the lineup. Cedar Ayer, and I think it was Walker, came out. Second shot, good for Bradshaw. 5 points in this, the third quarter. 5:16 left on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 34-33, a 1-point ball game. Tigers are up, they have the ball. This is Buell, their leading scorer. Passes in under the basket, and it goes up. Goes in, and the basket goes to Cudney.
Foul's going against
Give
number
her
15,
2
Olivia
points.
Smith, at the line, number 30.
Selena Cudney trying to make this a 3-point play. Couple of quick passes. Found her open, able to lay it in. There's the 3 points off that play. 3 for Cudney. Those are the first 3 points of the third quarter for the Tigers. Tigers in the first quarter and most of the second quarter ran a full court press, and they were able to get into the passing lanes of the Lady Eagles. Disrupted a lot. They went up by about 14, 15 points. Then the Eagles made a partial comeback late in the second quarter. And now here it is, Rock Springs ball in once again to Cudney. She misses the layup. There's going to be, did he call that a jump ball or over the back? No, it's a pushing against number 2, so that will be Mandy's first foul. Mandy Ayer picks up the foul. Rock Springs inbounds under the basket. Cudney tried to take it up. She was fouled. Fouled by Yagi. Yagi's first foul of the game. We'll put Cudney on the line. She'll be shooting 2. 4:33 left in third quarter action. And it drops down. 4 points for Cudney. And nothing but net on that one. 5 points for Cudney. Here comes that full court press again. This time they're just leaving it in Bradshaw's hands, letting her break the press. Goes down underneath. This is Smith with the reach around layup. Didn't go. Picked up and rebounded by the Tigers. Coast to coast for Turner. And they're going to call that offensive. That's going to go to an offensive foul. Be charging.
Foul's going against number 25.
Charging against Soraya Thomas. Turn the ball back to the Eagles. All the way down the court into the paint. Payton puts it up. No go. Down comes one of the Tigers with it. Turner on the rebound. There's going to be a foul. Grabbing her wrist. Looks like it's going to go against Nicole. Her first foul of the game. She has 5 points. Tigers inbound it. Buell brings it down. And drives into the paint. Puts up a little hop jumper. Gets her own rebound. Looking to get it in close. Has to kick it back out. This is Turner driving it. Stripped away by Yagi, but the Tigers come up with it again. Kick it out. Turner has it on the baseline. Now to the wing. Top of the key. No good. Being kicked around. Fought for. Going to try and figure out who. Looks like it's going to go to Rock Springs.
Checking back in, number 3. Chesney Walker. Also coming in, number 4, is Cedar Ayer.
Cedar Ayer comes in. So we have Payton. We have Mandy Ayer. We have Walker. We have Cedar Air. And Olivia Smith. Those are the five Eagles on the court right now. Tiger ball, 3 minutes left in third quarter action. Pass goes inside, layup is missed. Tried to get her own rebound, but it was taken away. Again, turnover after turnover. Now it's under the basket. The ball goes up. Mandy Air drops down 2 points.
Mandy Air.
39-35. It's a 4-point ball game. Tigers on top on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 2:34 left in this, the third quarter. You can see the Bear Lake Bears walking into the studio, into the gymnasium right in front of our cameras. We'll be calling their game later on this evening. Of course, they're out of Montpelier, Idaho. Back on the court. Trying one too many pass, got knocked away. Controlled by Buell, takes it end to end, can't get the layup. A foul is called. This one's going to go against Buell.
Buell.
And we'll turn the ball over to the Eagles. So 4 fouls apiece for each team. Won't be in the bonus for 3 more fouls. 4-point lead for the Tigers with 1:59 left in the third quarter. Under the basket, Cedar Air has it, and it's in. Nice pass to a wide open Cedar Air. She puts it in. It's a 2-point ball game. 3-point attempt. Buell in and out. Pick back up. That is going to be 2 points for Cudney. And she will go to the line, try and make this a 3-point play. Foul went against Yagi.
That's good.
Spring Yagi, her second foul of the game. She has 4 points and 2 fouls, Yagi does. Cudney has 7 points. They've all come here in this third period. Nope, can't convert that into a 3-point play. Bradshaw brings down the rebound, pushes the tempo, knocked out of bounds. Number 25, that is Thomas. Hits the ball, takes it out of play under their own basket. Bradshaw gets the ball, tries to fight for it, and she gets hacked on the wrist. Ball does not fall. She'll go to the line for 2. Calling that on Buell. That'll be Buell's 4th, at least on my stat sheet. We'll send Bradshaw to the line for 2. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, 1:32 left in the third quarter. It is the Eagles 37, the Tigers 41. Now one more.
Number 12, Jaden Robeson.
That is 6 points for McKinley in this third period. And now 7 points.
Also checking in number 15, Olivia Smith.
So they're taking Bradshaw out for a rest. Olivia Smith comes in with 1:32 left in the third period. Ball comes down the court. Tigers setting up their offense. And the Eagles come down with it. That is Yagi. To Walker, up to Cedar Air, to Smith. The layup does not go. Long rebound goes out to Walker. She passes it right back underneath to Smith. Smith trying to fight for position. And saying she stepped out of bounds, the ball is going to be turned over to the Rock Springs Tigers with under a minute to go. Third quarter action. 2-point ball game, 41-39 in favor of the Tigers. They have possession. Driving into the paint, puts it up at the foul line. No go. Rebound comes down to Yagi. Getting it up forecourt to Smith. She takes the shot, goes over the basket. Cedar gets the rebound. Arrow puts it up, and she'll be fouled by number 11. That foul is going to go against Vigil. And it will put Cedar at the line.
Bell's called against number 11, Vigil. Checking back in, number 1.
Cedar makes it a 1-point game.
Beaton.
1-point ball game, and she misses the basket altogether. It goes out of bounds. 41-40, 26 seconds left. Third quarter action here at Rock Springs High School Gymnasium. The Tigers up by 1. And blocked away in the passing lane. That is Smith up ahead to Cedar Air. Does the layup and gives the Eagles a 1-point lead with 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Long three-pointer, no good. Off the glass, Mandy Air picks up the rebound, and that is the end of the third quarter with the first lead of the game for the Lyman Eagles. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Eagles 42, the Tigers 41. We'll be back with fourth quarter action live from Rock Springs High School and the Flaming Gorge Classic on MyLocalRadio.com.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Fourth quarter getting underway here from Rock Springs High School, where the Lady Tigers are taking on the Lady Eagles from Lyman. And the Eagles right at the end of that third quarter, two-pointer went in and put them on top for the first time in this game by 1 point, a 1-point lead as we open up fourth quarter play. The Tigers with the ball, trying to get it into the paint. They kick it back out. Drive the baseline, no go. Rebound goes down to Bradshaw. McKinley Bradshaw for the Eagles. She gets it up to Mandy Air, handling the ball for the Lady Eagles at the moment. Out to Cedar Air. She tries to get it into the middle to Bradshaw, but it was knocked away by Cudney. It will go out of bounds. The Eagles will have the basket, or the ball, underneath their own basket on the inbounds play. Right into the middle of the paint, caught by Bradshaw. She puts it up. It's a 3-point lead for the Lyman Eagles. Beautiful inbounds play. Nice touch on the ball for the points. There's a three-pointer, came all the way from downtown. That was V-Hill. V-Hill driving it up, tries the layup, misses off the glass. Rebound put back up. Now all the way down the court on a rebound. Eagles trying to put it up. That was Yagi trying to get it into the basket, but along comes V-Hill and blocks it, and it goes out of bounds. So again, see if they can do that same play from underneath their own basket, the inbound play. Let's get it right into the heart of the paint. No, this time they kick it out up high. This is to Bradshaw for three, and it is in. 3 points for McKinley Bradshaw. Open in the middle of the lane, but she can't get the shot to fall. Rebound goes to Bradshaw, kicks it out ahead to Mandy Air. Mandy Air is going to be called for, I think that was an offensive. Yep, it is. Mandy called for the offensive charge. Turn the ball back over to the Tigers. Eagles have a 4-point lead, 47-43, 6:32 left in this game. Tigers have led the entire game up until the last second of the third quarter. Rock Springs for three, way outside. That was Buell. 3 points. And we're calling a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. Coach Hansen called it, wants to talk to his Lady Eagles. Thanks to Benedict's Market in True Value at 950 North Highway 414 in Mountain View. They've been supporting Bridger Valley students and their success for generations. They're continuing to support them with our broadcast here on mylocalradio.com. Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. And the Diamond Collision Center in Diamondville, Wyoming. They love Bridger Valley sports too. They want you to know that they have a laser measuring unit that if your car gets in an accident where the frame goes out of alignment, they can line it right back up with this laser measuring, get right back to factory specs. Can save you a lot of money and just some good stuff they got going at Diamondville Collision Center. Call them at 877-3860 for any of your vehicle repair needs. It's Bradshaw with the ball coming inbound. She gets it down to Yagi. Yagi doubled up, but she broke out of that. Back to Bradshaw. Now to Yagi. Goes into the corner, gets it back out to Bradshaw, trying to drive the baseline, kicks it all the way across court to Walker. Playing catch with Yagi in the outside. Knocked away by Thomas, excuse me. Thomas knocked the pass away, but it goes out of bounds. And out of bounds, it will be Lyman ball. 5:40 left in the ball game. Fourth quarter action here from Rock Springs High School. Flaming Gorge Classic. Oh, in and out for Olivia Smith. Goes out of bounds, and that will go over to Rock Springs. Rock Springs down by 1 with 5:32 left in the game. It is 47-46 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Buell drives it all the way in and misses the layup. Bradshaw comes down with the rebound, takes it end to end, puts it up, misses the layup. Looks like Smith came down with it. She got wrapped up by one of the Tigers. Jump ball is called. It is inbounds to Lyman. They whip it around the horn, try and get it into the paint to Bradshaw. She is hit on the arm. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation. Neither team in the bonus yet, and she was not in the act of shooting. This foul is going to go against Vigil, I think. Her third foul of the game. Bradshaw at the line. Nothing but net. First Bank in Mountain View. For all of your banking needs. Service, individuals, farms, ranches, business customers. First Bank in Mountain View. They can help you out no matter what you need. Second one, no good. Rebound goes to Rock Springs. Slowly bring it across the timeline. 5 minutes left in the game. Lyman up by 2. Rock Springs with the ball. Knocked away by Walker, but it goes out of bounds before she can get to it. So it will be Rock Springs out of bounds. Get it into Vigil. She's at the top of the key. Over to Turner. Trying to set up a play. Turner calls out the play, gets it to Buell, shoots from 3, way outside. Big 3-point basket. Buell now has 6 points here in this fourth quarter. She has a lot more than that in the game, but 6 in just this fourth quarter alone. Walker with the ball. The key, she tries to drop it down to Cedar, but it knocked away by Rock Springs, it goes to Bradshaw. She attempts a three, no go. Knocked into Cedar, kicked out to Bradshaw. She drives into the paint and misses the layup. Rebound, Rock Springs. And it's traveling. Kyla Henry handling the ball. She stopped just before she got to the timeline right in front of the referee. He could have reached out and touched her on her shoulder. He called her for the traveling. Lyman inbounds. Walker calling the play. And Coach Hansen calls another timeout. This is a full timeout. We'll take one, too. As we look at the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, we see the Lyman Eagles down by 1, 48-49 to the Rock Springs Tigers with 3:49 left in this game. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Welcome back to Rock Springs High School, where the Lady Eagles are down by 1. With 3:49 left. The Lady Tigers 49, Lyman Eagles 48. Looks like the Tigers have 7 fouls on them. So Eagles will be in the bonus from here on out when it comes to foul shooting. 3:49 left in this game. Eagles have the ball out. Walker sends it into Bradshaw, and the clock begins again. Pass goes underneath for Bradshaw. Cedar error. Beautiful pass from Cedar Air down into the paint as Bradshaw cut through. She was able to get the ball and hit the layup and at the same time bring another foul. So she'll try and turn this into a three-point play. And she does. 3-point play and a 2-point lead for the Lady Eagles. The Lyman Eagles up by 2, 3:34 left in the game. They hand it back to Buell. She tries to rein in a three. Long rebound goes out to Turner for the Tigers. They maintain their possession. Buell fakes another three. I don't think Walker bought it, though. Now she's trying to work it, see if she can open something up in the middle. She almost did, but she threw the ball away instead. Picked up by Yagi, I think, got that. And Bradshaw gets it down to Smith. Hands it over to Cedar Air. And a 2-point conversion for Cedar. 2:50 left in the game. Lead is 4 for Lyman. Turner driving the baseline, turns and puts it up. 2 points for, I call her Turner, her name is Thomas, I'm sorry. Sorry, Thomas. Drop down 2 points. Another timeout. So it is a 2-point ball game. As we look at MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Lyman Eagles 53, the Rock Springs Tigers 51 with 2:39 left in the game. We would like to thank Bradshaw's Home and Glass from Lyman as they help us bring you these broadcasts. They operate multiple business. They have a towing service. They have a home and glass. They have a fitness center. They have storage units. Bradshaw's Home and Glass at 321 Bradshaw Street in Lyman. If you have a windshield that has a crack, they can fix it. All flat glass too. Help you with garage doors. Don't want to go into the cold season with a broken garage door. Give them a call and have them help you out at Bradshaw's Home and Glass. Coming up after this game on this court in Rock Springs High School, it's going to be Rock Springs boys taking on the team from Rollins. Then after that game, we're going to come back on live at mylocalradio.com, and we're going to bring you the Mountain View Bear Lake Bears game. That game is scheduled to tip off at about 7:40 tonight. We'll be bringing that to you. Go to mylocalradio.com, click on Mountain View, and you'll find the links to where that will be streaming. Back to the action. Ball comes in. Mandy Air brings it across the timeline, gets it to Walker, drives into the paint, kicks it out to Air. Bradshaw. Back to Mandy Air. Both Cedar and Mandy on the court right now. To Smith, tries to get it down low to Bradshaw. It's knocked away by Cudney. Maintained possession by the Eagles. Beautiful pass.
Basket's good.
Beautiful pass from Bradshaw out to Air. And the put down by Cedar Air, 2 points for the Tigers. Or the Eagles, excuse me. 4-point lead now for the Eagles. They go end to end and bring a foul down on Cedar. This is Cedar's second foul of the game. It's going to send Cudney to the line for 2. She misses the first one. Selena Cudney. She had 7 points in the third quarter. And I remember some of those from the foul line, so she can shoot pretty well. But misses both of those. Bradshaw skies high, comes down with the rebound, kicks it up ahead to Walker, brings it across the timeline, back down to Bradshaw, brings it out to the top of the key over to Cedar Air. Cedar is number 4, Mandy Air is number 2. This is Walker with the ball, kicking it out to Smith, Olivia Smith. Wanted to get it in low to Bradshaw, knocked away and stolen by the Tigers. And the takeaway. Eagles come up with it. The Eagles have a 4-point lead with 1:22 left in the game. It's 55-51 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Minute 15, 14. And they throw it away. Pass goes over the head of Bradshaw. She had no chance to catch it. Picked up by the Tigers, and they couldn't do anything with it. A long full court pass turns into another 2 points for the Eagles. That was Olivia Smith. I have her for 4 points now on the game, including those 2. 57-51. Eagles lead. Shot misses, rebound by the Tigers. Trying to set something up. Buell from 3. No, she decides, okay. Now she steps back, takes 3 off the front of the rim. The Mandy Air picks up the rebound. She gets it to Smith, gives it to Bradshaw, who brings it down, takes it, dishes it out to Cedar. Cedar gets hit in the face. No, Smith got hit in the face. Foul is going to go against Thomas. That's her 3rd foul. Olivia had that ball high over her head, and in her eagerness to try and get the ball away, she hit Olivia Smith in the face. That sent her to the line. 16 seconds left. She misses the first one. It was a 1-and foul. Missed the first. Rock Springs has the ball from 3. It's Buell, and it goes in.
3 points by Buell.
3 points, 57-54, a Lyman lead. Call a 30-second timeout. Nope, they're changing it to a full timeout. We'll take one, too. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
Speaking of Pharmacy and Medicine, we'd like to thank Achieve Sports Medicine, located on Main Street in Lyman, for helping us sponsor all of these Lyman and Mountain View events that we'll be bringing you throughout the basketball season. Achieve Sports Medicine, no excuses, just results. Contact Randy Christofferson, your physical therapist, at 747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. Looks like the Eagles have set up a play. They have the ball under the Rock Springs basket. Full court pressure coming from, and the pass goes way long and down for the layup.
Basket in.
Quick layup, 59-54. Here's Buell with another three-point attempt. It does not go.
With your final score.
With a final score, 59-54. The Lyman Eagles come from behind. Lady Tigers owned that game for 3 quarters, and it was in the final second of the third quarter that the Lady Eagles were able to get their first lead of the game. They went up by 1, and throughout the fourth quarter, it was a pretty good ball game. But a 5-point victory for the Lyman Eagles tonight over the Rock Springs Tigers. We'll be back in just a moment or two. You're listening to Lyman Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
MyLocalRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, sports, and community events. And that's not all. MyLocalRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Wyoming and Utah high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events, sports and activities, and much more. Check it out today and see what MyLocalRadio.com has for you.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cache Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cache Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Lyman Lady Eagles definitely make for some fun basketball. They have earlier in the year when they won the Bridger Valley Invitational this last weekend with 3 victories in a row, and now they have the 4th victory of the season under their belt in this young season. As these 2 tournaments have been going, they ended up with a victory 59-54 over the Rock Springs Lady Tigers here just a couple of minutes ago. Looking at the scoring, it looked like Nicole Payton had 5 points, Mandy Air with 6 points on the game. Cedar Air put in 11 points. Spring Yagi had 4 points in the game. Leading scorer McKinley Bradshaw had 27 for the Eagles, and Olivia Smith, I have her with 4 for a total of 59 points and the victory. Leading scorer for the Tigers was Buell. She had 21 points. A lot of the game, she was the leading scorer in the game, but like I said, the Tigers were leading the entire game. They had an incredible full court press going in the first and second quarters. And about halfway through the second quarter, Tigers started breaking their full court press and made a bit of a comeback to bring it back to within 4. And then it was back and forth through the third quarter until finally in the last second of the third quarter, the Tigers got their first lead of the game and came back for the victory, 5 points. So congratulations, win number 4, Coach Jason Hansen and his Lady Eagles. I'll get that straight one of these years. Well, we're going to call it a good one from here. Want to thank Reese Auto Service, one of our fine sponsors. They work on everything from generators to mowers to snow blowers to vehicles, semis, farm equipment, and also get tires for any of that equipment too. Reese Auto Service, Doug Reese, the owner. Call him at 747-6450. They're at 541 Highway 413, just outside of Lyman. And let them know, Reese Auto Service, you'll appreciate their sponsorships in these broadcasts. We thank you for listening. Looks like I just froze up there for a minute, so I'm going to end this broadcast. We're going to be back in about an hour and a half. We have Mountain View boys against the Bear Lake Bears coming your way right here from Rock Springs High School in the Flaming Gorge Classic. This presentation of Bridger Valley Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com has been brought to you by these supporting businesses: Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, by Wyoming Dental Specialties, by Westar Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. These proceedings have been a wholly owned production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director, Jake Hibbard, KADQ Sports Director, Ryan Steinecker, website manager, Sean Hando, and production assistants, Kate Bolander and AJ Lamb. We thank you, our watchers and listeners, and the biggest thanks of all goes to our sponsors, of course. Without them, we wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be able to watch these broadcasts. Let them know that you appreciate the broadcast, please. We invite you to visit our website at mylocalradio.com. You'll find archived games and other fun information. And thank you again for joining us on this presentation of Bridger Valley Sports on mylocalradio.com. Back in an hour and a half on the Mountain View. Click to mylocalradio.com, click on Mountain View, and you'll see the start of the broadcast that's scheduled to get underway at 7:40 tonight here from Rock Springs High School in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and the Flaming Gorge Classic. Until then, have a great evening.